They're going to send the veggie guys with their things. That's okay. That's fine. We're going to summon our bird in the back. Again, we're going to generate so much mana from this. The Bird of Paradise is still OP. And we're going to cycle through this. And watch this. We're going to be able to we're going to put out a second behemoth before he even gets there. He still has not been touched. Now look at this. We got 2 behemoths out there with our planeswalker in the back just sniping people. And this is the ideal thing right here. 2 big tanks in the front and you just put out damage. You have your back line absolutely destroy them. Look at this. Goodbye, tower. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's done. He's done. He's done. Dunzo. Look at this. Absolutely demolished. See ya. What is up, Pistol Nation? We got my broken Vivien deck right here. Green, solid green. This deck is pretty insane. With the new planeswalker, she brings so much utility and so much firepower to this deck. It's crazy. I'm going to go over my deck, basically go over my card choices, the strategy behind getting the most value out of her, and all that. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for more mobile gaming. Pistol whip that like button if you enjoy this video, and if you do not enjoy this video, then hit the dislike button. I want to at least see some likes or dislikes, right? It doesn't matter if we want to get interaction. We want interaction from the videos. So if you like it, pistol whip that like button. If you don't like it, pistol whip that dislike button. All right, so here we go. We got Bayluth. I call him the behemoth. He's your big boy, your tank. You're going to need him. He's very important. Next up, we have the Terrain Elemental. Very good. Basically, this is like almost your second tank. The only difference is he only attacks buildings, whereas our second tank right here actually attacks ground units and immobilizes them for a little bit. Next up, we have the Ranger, the guy who transforms into a werewolf. Now, you can interchange this with another card. It's good because you do get those air attacks off, so he does hit air units behind the line when he's on your side, and then when he crosses the line, he becomes the werewolf and only does ground units, but he does like a lot of attack speed. His attack speed is increased by a lot. If you do not want to run this card, my other suggestion would be the Slime, the Glutinous Slime. Melee attacks enemy ground units and splits into more and more and more, and it just keeps turning into like a million. This card is super annoying for your opponent. Very good card. You can run this or you could run the werewolf guy. Next up, very important, you need the Vegvine. I call it the veggie card. Summons the Vegvine wherever the hell you want to put it. This is so important because you get so much free damage out of this. While your opponent is focused on your big lane push, you're going to be summoning your veggie on the opposite lane and just getting tons of free damage. If you can get this up to a high level, you can pretty much almost take down someone's tower single-handedly. Very good card. You need this in the deck. Next up, we have the Birds of Paradise. Even though this got the little bit of nerf, reducing its time from 3 seconds to 4 seconds before it generates a mana, this card is still freaking good. You're going to need to run this because you're going to generate so much extra mana, and it's so beneficial. I'm telling you, this card is still good. You need to run this. Next up, we have Sylvan Advocate. This was the new card from last season. Again, another very powerful card. Inflicts more damage the longer it keeps attacking. Very important for killing out tanks. Very important for destroying high HP units. I mean, he just burns them down like nothing. And next up, we have our Hedron Scouts. Only cost 1. These are good for dealing with something like if your opponent is playing the mirror match and they have the Vegvine, you know, it's good to deal with that. It's good to deal with the ninja, stuff like that, stuff that's awkward, and you know what I mean. It's a good card to take them out. All right, so I'm gonna jump into a match right now, and I'm gonna instruct you guys on pretty much the play style of what you want to do. So let's jump into a quick little match. All right, here we go. We're going up against Angrith, the red. So you want to put the Planeswalker Vivien in the back And you want to use her ability to not only hit your opponent's units, but also the towers, because she gets so much value from her by doing that. You don't want to just hit the units. So watch how I do this. I'm going to drop her like in the back. We're going to drop our bird right here. Now watch this. Now watch this. I'm going to hit these units. This is what you want. And you got free damage off. That's what you want. You want to get all that off. If you can get all that damage off right there, not only taking out some damage on the units, but also on that, it's so beneficial. Like, you need that. It's so good. I'm going to drop this guy right here. We got a nice... The behemoth is just so important in this deck because he just puts out so much damage. I mean, he just tanks. He just tanks a lot. Like, he takes so much damage. That's what I meant to say. We're going to drop the veg here. We're just going to get a strong push. Now, if I wanted to, you would probably want to drop the veg up top just to get more free damage off because, look, he did come after the veggie. But that's okay. He's going to die instantly. We're not even going to worry about that. Our tower should take care of him easy. I'm going to drop our behemoth, a Baluth in the back again. All right, we're just going to wait, see what our opponent does. We're going to drop the terrain elemental back here. He's going to drop the firebird. That's fine. She is so good at taking out flying units. I mean, she will absolutely demolish that fire dragon. As long as she doesn't take damage and we put her in the right spot. We're going to drop the veggie up top right here. Now watch this. We're going to get all this free damage. Oh, yes. Now let's see. Look, she's going to take him out. Look at, she's just smashing the hell out of him. She's going to take that fire dragon out quick. There he goes, Dunzo. We've got a nice push going right here. That's okay. We're going to address that with the terrain elementals. Again, that's fine. We'll drop our planeswalker again. We'll get more free damage off on the tower and that. We might lose a tower. Yes, we did. We lost our tower. That's okay. Let's see. We're going to get another. We got to get him pushing up front. We're going to drop the veggie up top. Again, we're just getting more damage. We just want to keep poking at that top one. We're going to drop Birds of Paradise in the back. Drop this at the front. He dropped that. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. We'll get our Ranger to go into werewolf mode. Get some extra damage. Again, we're going to drop our veggie at the top. We're going to keep poking at that top one. Keep poking at that top one. Drop our behemoth. Let's drop this. And he's not addressing it. See, it's a free tower. It's so good. It's a free tower every time. The veggie card is so important. And look, because we kept putting out that little bit of damage over and over from her ability, I'm telling you, that little bit adds up so much. Now we drop our veg in the back. This tower's done. This tower's done. Veggie's going to sneak in there and get some free hits off. It's done. 1, 2, 3. That's how you do it. Just keep throwing that veggie around and distract them. And then you want to get that poke damage. The Planeswalker Vivien, she is so good because of her poke damage. You want to make sure you're getting max value. Hit the units and make sure you're hitting the towers. Every time you use her ability, you should be hitting the towers. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, because that's so much extra free damage, and that's how you win using this deck. You just keep poking at the towers over and over and over again, and I'm telling you, it works. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Pistol whip that like button if you did. Hit the dislike button if you didn't. Hit that subscribe button for more mobile gaming content, and I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Stay happy, stay safe. Peace.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure